Good afternoon, everybody. So I'm here this afternoon to actually talk to you guys about our Thrive library. Some patients know about it and some don't, so we just wanted to give a little explanation so that you guys are aware of the different things that we have to offer here. So in the retail area, right up here behind me is the library. So it's in this corner here at this nice little bookshelf. And this library is available for anybody to basically loan a book out of. So the way that it works is you can come in, look through all the books. I'll kind of go through a couple that we have available, and then you give a $10 deposit, and then when you bring that book back, ideally that time frame is within a month, but if it's going to be longer, just let us know. And then when you bring the book back, you get your $10 deposit, or you can just swap your book out and pick something different. So I'll just go through a couple of books that we do recommend that are pretty general, that are great reads for everyone, and just contain some good overall knowledge. So one of the easy reads that's a pretty informational, smaller book is something called Back to the Basics of Human Health. So this book just gives basically what the title says. It gives a straightforward look on your health, foods that you're eating. It kind of dips into, all right, here are the quote unquote trends that are happening, and here's what the actual facts are. So like going through like the fat-free trend and how that's actually detrimental to your health and why we need good fats in our diet and that sort of thing. So that's a really good one. That's an easy read, straight to the point. And then I believe this one we also do have for sale in the retail area. So if you end up really enjoying it, then you can actually buy it and have it to keep at home. For those of you that are sensitive to wheat or gluten or try to avoid it for just good health reasons, we have a few that are related to gluten and wheat sensitivity. So one of the a good one that we recommend is called Wheat Belly. And then another one that I have here too, I believe, must be out right now. There's a couple that are in reference to, Grain Brain's back there. But there's a few that are in reference to like the gluten-free diet, and it actually goes into what gluten and wheat do to the body and why it is detrimental for our health. So that's something important to understand. If you're not familiar with what it does to the body and the inflammation process and the sensitivities behind that, those are good books to get into and go over carbohydrates in general in more processed foods. Another favorite of ours is something called Salt Your Way to Health. So as most of us know, just like fat has that bad health trend, salt also has a bad trend. And in particular, good salt is really good for us, and it's very crucial for good health. So Celtic sea salt, pink Himalayan salt, those sort of things are very important to get into your diet. And what you want to do is avoid the more processed salts. And this book just goes into that more in depth, and it actually gives you the reasons why you should be eating good salt and what it does in the body and for the body. Another one for people who are avoiding dairy, we have something that's the Guide to a Dairy-Free Diet, which is really helpful for those with dairy sensitivity or just want to avoid dairy in general. So that's more of a guide there. We do have a recipe binder here too, so that's really nice. So this binder here on the bookshelf is literally full, all of those pages, just full of Thrive approved recipes. So we've taken the time to really pick out specific recipes for you guys that are compatible with different diets and sensitivities, overall good for you. So this is also available in the library, and you can just take copies of each recipe that sounds good to you in here. So I just opened up to it. Easy keto fudge recipe with cocoa powder and sea salt. So that sounds delicious. Why not? I know for sure, like mashed cauliflower, there's an array of different recipes in here, from sweets to side dishes to main dishes. All of that's available. All right. And then there's also some different fact books about vaccinations and things like that. So if that's something that's on your mind or you're pondering, we do have some really good references for vaccination literature in the library as well. And then there's some other things like for moms, future moms, we have a few Natural Mama books. So this one is the Natural Mama, or the Mama Natural, I should say. And this is actually a week-by-week guide to pregnancy and childbirth. So this is a really helpful book, and I'm sure Dr. Shannon, if you're interested in more of those natural childbirth books, that she has some really good references for those as well. All right, so that was just kind of a synopsis of the different books that are available in the library. If anyone ever reads something that's super interesting and they think that it would be enjoyable for others to read that's related to health, that aligns with what we believe in, then let us know, because we would love to put it into the mix and share it with others. All right, everybody, I hope you're having a great day, and Dr. Shannon is going to be here talking on Thursday about thyroid health, so be sure to tune in for that. She'll give you some great facts on how to take care of your thyroid. All right, if you need anything, we're going to be at the office until 6:30 tonight. Thanks.